These days the life is very, very much busy with all of you. You are extremely busy with your work and you are doing extra work, I should say, than normal. But you think you are doing a very great job about it. As a result, Sri Ganesha is neglected. And such a man can become either very dry or very self-indulgent. One of the two things come up and he does not know where he is going. The only thing that keeps you in the middle in Sahaja Yoga is Sri Ganesha's puja. So this is the most important deity we have. Though it's a very simple deity, the Muladhara chakra is very, very complicated. It's one of the most complicated chakras, I think, because it has many waves. It has many compartments, we can say, which all the time are vibrating and oscillating. So to steady down these, you should try to be absolutely dedicated to Sri Ganesha. Sri Ganesha's blessings are very important for all the people who are specially prone to some sort of a hurdle or sankat, as they call it. He is called as Sankat Vimochan, the one who takes you out of all the hurdles of life. It is his style that he manages things so well because he is a Ganapati. Ganapati means the one who is the Lord of the Ganas. As I have told you, Ganas exist within us very nicely settled down as these bodies, small bodies, who report. If there's any problem, they report to the brain that there's a problem. So whenever there is any problem, we are found into some trouble, sternum bones start vibrating. And these bodies, which are ganas, get the information. Antibodies, they are called in the medical terminology. Then these ganas attack. They can target also. They know how to target the trouble and attack it. One may think that only the people who are suffering medically are helped by ganas is not true. Also the people who are mentally upset, who are mentally suffering, are also helped by the ganas. These ganas are so good at targeting their problems that sometimes one is surprised how things have worked out. Another thing about Sri Ganesh is that he is created out of the Mother Earth. He is absolutely created out of the Mother Earth. So, if he doesn't like people of some country who are doing black magic or who are doing fundamentalism and where people are also having very bad morals, he creates problems for them before. Also, he is the Mother Earth's powers he has got is that he is magnetic. He attracts people towards himself. People take to him very easily as we take to children very easily. So that is magnetic power that he has got within himself. Now you will be surprised, this magnet exists also in the birds, also in many animals, but especially in the birds. That's how they can follow direction where they have to go. They are flying from, say, Siberia all the way, flying to Australia. How do they fly? And again they come back to the same. It also is in the fishes. Fishes also are found, say, in the waters which are coming from some hills. So they come to the plains for some time and again God knows how they go back to their own place. So to going back to the own place is only possible if there's a way of knowing the direction. But they know the direction. They have a sense of direction. Also they are bound by their own qualities. For example, a snake will be a snake, dog will be a dog, and a lion will be a lion. But human beings have perhaps all the animals within them. So they could be anything, you can't say, and they are too cunning to admit that they can be anything. And once they become anything like that, you are amazed how these people can be of such a low level when they are human beings. But it is so, because Ganesha has not been respected in their lives, so they can go to any level, any place.